Let's move over to Auburn and Oklahoma. This one opened, excuse me, at 6.5, really, in favor of Oklahoma, and has been basically parked there since open. Not a ton of movement from the market there. Now, Steve, from a schematic standpoint, or like a game script standpoint, like Auburn should run the ball, at least I think, right? Like there are number 16 rushing offense. They're okay against the D. Okay pass defense or excuse me, not okay. Oklahoma's, I got to read my notes correctly. Yeah. Oklahoma's pass defense is number 4. So if you want to pass, you're playing into their strength, right? So they should run the ball. They are, however, number 70 in run rate over expected. So not a team that's really looking to run the ball a lot. Those are rookie numbers. Like they got to really look to exploit that weakness for Oklahoma in this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you gotta have to throw the textbook out here, and then maybe this is me being a drama fan or a narrative fan here, but this is the Jackson Arnold revenge game, right? I mean, Jackson Arnold got benched,
could be
under this team, and he struggled, and he is absolutely living his best life right now. So him coming back to Norman and rocking the Auburn out, rocking the Auburn uniform, and he's throwing over 500 plus yards. Like I know what this team should do, but I gotta imagine if you're Auburn, if you're Jackson Arnold, you want to have a hell of a game because you want to show this team, hey, you overlooked me and this is what I can do. Now, that being said, scheme does matter, right? I think the biggest thing that Auburn has to watch out for is Brent Venables. We talked about it last week in the Oklahoma versus Michigan game. Brent Venables, despite his troubles, knows how to coach defense specifically. He's top 5 in pressure rate in the country. He's top 5 in a sack rate or blitz rate, excuse me. This dude will put the pressure on here. And so that's the one thing Arnold has to be careful about. You have to be able to scheme and get that ball out because we saw how Bryce Underwood struggled. I mean, he played it as a decent of a game. You shouldn't ask him, but that Oklahoma defense is for real. And then on the flip side of the ball, it's going to be, can you have John Moneyline Mateer come back through and follow up that excellent performance that he had against Michigan? And what are they going to do, right? Is Oklahoma going to go more towards the run here, not just traditionally through their running backs here, but have more scrambles, more RPOs, and more designed runs for Mateer because he moved that very effectively. So I'm excited to see this. I'm watching this fully for the drama here, fully for the storyline, and I'm hoping for a Jackson Arnold comeback tour.
Okay, Seth. Before I bring you in here, to your point about Brett Venables and the D and scheming up stuff. So Jackson Arnold, yes, you mentioned it earlier too. Like most quarterbacks will struggle to some extent against pressure and against blitzing than if they had a clean pocket. Jackson Arnold's splits, however, are pretty dramatic. He goes from having a clean pocket, right? His completion percentage drops from 68 to 46%. He was sacked. This is last year. He was sacked at the 3rd highest rate under pressure last year. And he was only able to generate 4 touchdowns as opposed to 8 with a clean pocket. So like there is some, to your point about Brett Venables dialing some stuff up. Like that's what I got my eye on for this matchup. So it should be a fun kind of chess match to see what they can do in that sense. But yeah, Seth, otherwise, what are you seeing, or what are you kind of expecting from the game script standpoint in this one?
Yeah, I mean, you highlighted, I think Auburn's going to need to utilize the run first. I think that's going to be the way that they're going to have success. But I also agree with Steve. Jackson Arnold's, we're going to have to see average to above average quarterback play out of him. And the question still for me against the Oklahoma defense is, have we actually seen them face a good quarterback yet? And I don't know that we have, right? Underwood being a rookie, a true 18-year-old, do we see a little bit maturity with a quarterback that's played in the SEC? And then to your point about the struggles that he's had under pressure, I would question, is that all of him, or is that the Oklahoma offensive line? Oklahoma still today, they struggled last year. They're sitting as the 74th best rush offense. And if you look at some of the film, people have pointed out, this is a team that has really struggled in non-QB runs. And again, are those problems that Arnold faced last year due to that offensive line? So I think there's still a lot of questions for these teams. They're very similar on different sides of the ball. Oklahoma is really leaning on their success through the run game. So the question to me is, if Auburn can have success there, can Oklahoma actually run the ball when they need to? That's not through their quarterback. So I think we're gonna. I don't know what we're gonna get. Model likes this plus 6.5. Auburn, you can get plus 105. It's too good of a number. Give it to me. It doesn't feel great. I get it. Oklahoma looks like they're on fire, but I would caution. How well has Oklahoma done here? They've played Michigan. That's a big win, but Auburn obviously played Baylor. When we look at the strength of schedules, they're pretty similar. Auburn has the 72nd strength of schedule right now, and Oklahoma at 59th. So yes, Oklahoma takes the cake, but not by very much. So for me, give me Auburn 6.5 plus 105.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Like I said, should be another fun one. Just period, point blank. Nothing. No need to overanalyze it from an entertainment or fan standpoint. So yeah, excited for this one. To another midday matchup. This should be fun.